Free Wi-Fi is now a reality in parts of downtown Niagara Falls. The Niagara Global Tourism Institute orchestrated the public-private initiative behind Niagara Wi-Fi, which launched on Old Fall Street this week. News 4's Katie Alexander shows us what it will mean for tourists and local businesses that will serve them.
People in Niagara Falls know just how easy it is to rack up massive data roaming charges, whether you're accidentally bouncing off the towers over in Canada or you're an international visitor who may not be able to get onto the internet without some sort of international plan. That is, until now.
1, 2, 3.
Local leaders symbolically cut an Ethernet cord Friday to officially launch Niagara Wi-Fi on Old Fall Street. That will help the millions of people who visit the Niagara Falls State Park every year make the most of their time in the city.
You go there, you see the sights, Goat Island, Maid of the Mist, but after that, if you're here for a couple extra days, we want to give that medium for you to find the other things to do in the area.
Everything from where to eat, to where to stay, to where to shop and more. People need to be able to get online on their smartphones to connect with local businesses.
Being able to give visitors the opportunity to find our local businesses keeps that money in the city of Niagara Falls. You talk about just helping our local businesses, but also generating more tax revenue for the city.
And offering free Wi-Fi also helps generate more business here. People who use it share data about where they're visiting from, which can help direct future marketing efforts. And the Wi-Fi makes it easier for people to post on Facebook or Instagram or whatever social media platform they use to show the world what they're seeing here.
Which we rely on, word of mouth and pictures itself sell the area.
Pat Proctor is chairman of the Niagara Falls Tourism Advisory Board and vice president of Rainbow Air. Now, when visitors look up and see those helicopters in the air, they can easily look up information on their phones about how to book a trip, thanks to the free Niagara Wi-Fi.
To make their stay more accessible, to be up to the technology needs that other cities are ahead of us, it's huge.
Phase 1 of this project brings free Wi-Fi to Old Fall Street between 3rd Street and Prospect, the entrance to the state park. From there, the Wi-Fi will expand out to cover even more areas in the future. In Niagara Falls, Katie Alexander, News 4.